Watch and enjoy as we tour the back 40 of Reedley Street Farms. I shot this segment 2 weeks ago when Elliot was getting this section of the farm ready for planting.
So Elliot, what are you doing right now?
This is my rudimentary way of marking, where I'm having these fine young folks dig little shell holes for compost.
Okay.
And we're going to plant butternut squash over here.
Butternut squash, wow, they need a lot of room.
Yeah, they really sprawl. So I mean, it looks really spread out, but in a matter of a month and a half, 2 months, this whole thing will be blanketed.
Wow.
Which is really going to be great for, I mean, this is already 2 feet deep in mulch, but it really helps conserve the heat from just baking the soil, you know?
And how do you get all this mulch? You got 2 feet of mulch here, it's really soft.
Anyone can do this. Call a tree trimmer.
Okay.
Or, it'll take you a few. They have to pay to get rid of this stuff. So if you have an easy place for them to dump it, it could be your driveway or what have you, but if it's convenient for them, they'll come and drop it off for free. All you want to say is you don't want palm, because palm is, it's real shreddy, but also the seeds are in there and they'll sprout everywhere.
Uh-oh.
So you don't want palm. And then some people say, oh, you don't want diseased trees. But I've found if you're mulching an area, I'm not putting it on trees. I haven't had any problem with the transmission of disease, but that is something to consider. But it's a free resource. This is a way we can recycle in our cities. Tree trimmers are everywhere.
And especially with the drought, this is a great idea, right?
Yeah, it conserves water. It keeps weeds down. And at the lower levels, as the moisture is condensing, this is breaking down and creating new soil. So you really, it's a trifecta of awesome, if you will. So it's really good.
And you really do need about 2 feet, right? People put the covering of mulch maybe on the yard, but not nearly enough. No, that's why weeds come through.
Minimum, you should put down a foot.
Okay.
And that's really, a nice foot will break down to 6 inches in a matter of months. And that's a good base.
Okay.
But if you put just, 2 to 3 inches on, it's really not enough to achieve a kind of a lasting effect.
Okay. And it's soft. Yeah, when it's cool enough,
spongy,
you can sleep here and
absolutely.
Right.
You can make a little nest for yourself.
All right.
Okay, friends, 2 weeks later, this is what it looks like.
And this, like a week's growth is what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, tons. I mean, you can see these are the first leaves, right, that come out, and then these are true leaves. So that's the real leaf. We call these cotyledons. But now this is legit. This is it saying, hey, I've established myself, and I'm gonna go for
I'm gonna be a great pumpkin.
Yeah, and you can dig down here, and so it's really wet underneath. So this is kind of it's really soaked underneath, and so that's where their roots are gonna shoot down to.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look over here. I see that we have some sunflowers that are bowing down. What happens here?
Well, this was potentially a little too much water. And they're not fully done yet, but those all turn into seeds.
It looks like a fly's eye, doesn't it?
It does. It's bizarre. Yeah. But yeah, it was too much. Maybe I need to prop them up because the bees need to fertilize them in order to get seeds out of it. So
yeah, that can be done. Always work to be done. You need volunteers.
Yes,
you could come over here and prop up a sunflower.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but some of these are massive. I mean, they're really, really big. Yeah. Like this one's growing another one out of the backside. I don't know.
And we have some more stuff. We've got some onions here.
Yeah, this is garlic.
That's garlic. That's what I know.
Those are all onions.
Okay.
Yeah, and so this is just a little trial plot.
Fun.
Yep.
And you just kind of study and like this, experiment with different kinds of plants as well, right?
Yeah, and just trying to learn from other people. And I was actually talking to my neighbor here, and his whole family's agricultural family from Oaxaca, and so there's always cool stuff to learn from other folks and share knowledge.
You get better all the time. You have a background even as a teacher. You taught school up in Northern California.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I taught high school English literature.
How about that, friends?
I'm a horrible speller, though.
Quite all right. That we're in the computer age now.
Yeah, right.
But you also have little classes you can teach here as well.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the long-term goal. One step at a time. It's been very informal with the OA group of just kind of working in the garden, but if we got to more formal classes, that'd be a really cool way to progress.
Friends, he is really, really good with kids. So if you have, even if your own kids have never been on a farm, which probably a lot of you have kids that have never, ever experienced a farm at all, have them come on out here. This is great. Have them dig in the soil and help out. There's always work to be done on a farm. Always, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And Elliot's a great guy, man. He's just as cool as he's appearing on this video. He's just a great guy, and I'm really glad that you got to meet him. So, anything else you'd like to say, good man?
No, I just appreciate the support, man. Thanks so much.
Thanks for all you do for the kids and for the community.
Cool.
Cool people. I know her meet. I know this guy, and I'm really glad I do. Catch you next time. Out.